Hello everybody and welcome back to our channel. Today we're here in Tokyo, Japan, and we're going to be trying some regional specialties from around Tokyo for the first time.
I think when tourists visit Japan for the first time, they usually come to Tokyo and they eat most of the staples like sushi and ramen. But it turns out that Tokyo actually has some really unique specialties, and I think many tourists don't actually try those. So in this video, we're going to show you some regular foods, but also some really unique things that you might not know about, and we have never tried them, so we're going to discover them for ourselves as well.
To begin this Tokyo food tour, we are going to be trying a dish called Oyakodon, which actually means parent and child don, or rice bowl. And it has that name because it's served with chicken and egg. So the name is kind of messed up, but it looks absolutely delicious. The place that we're going to head to actually has the normal Oyakodon bowl, and they also have a more premium version that actually has a raw looking egg yolk on top. So I think we're going to try both of those, but let's go eat. We're starving. This place is just around the corner. Let's go. Our food has now arrived and it looks absolutely amazing. This is the traditional Oyakodon and it looks incredible. As you can see, it has this nice kind of scrambled egg on top, this big chunks of chicken, and obviously a bunch of rice underneath. So let's dig in. Oh, it looks so good. Itadakimasu. That is so good. I'm not really sure if this is like a typical breakfast, but it is perfect for breakfast because you have a lot of protein in this. You've got your eggs and your chicken. It's really savory. The rice is nice and soft. That is so delicious.
We got another set, which is the premium one, and this one is a charcoal chicken one. And there's actually a soft egg on top, or like an egg yolk. I don't know if it's raw.
It's nearly raw.
But it looks delicious. We always love adding an egg if we can. That tastes so good. That actually reminds me of like satay, like when it's like grilled on a grill, that flavor. And it's so juicy. I thought like, oh, there's no sauce, but it's just drenched in egg and chicken juice, and I guess there is some like broth, right?
Yeah, there must be some kind of sauce. You'll have to let us know in the comments what it is, but
so good.
Let's see if this premium is worth the extra 120 yen. It's totally different. You really taste that charcoal grilled taste. Tastes like a yakitori stick.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, grilled chicken, yeah. This one's a little bit better, but they're both amazing.
Still amazing, but that charcoal one is just on a different level. That's so good, but they're both amazing.
That meal was absolutely fantastic, but we are so stuffed. We actually ended up going there for lunchtime, so they had a lunch set special that was very, very affordable, and it came with a salad that came with this sesame dressing on top. It was super light and refreshing. It also came with some cold, soft tofu, which you put a little bit of shoyu on top. Really good. It came with miso soup, which is really light and delicious. And also it came with your choice of either hot or cold soba, which was really good, but the cold was significantly better than the hot. But the whole meal in general was just fantastic. It was so, so good.
It was just way too much food. I don't know how Japanese people always eat so much food. I feel like we've noticed that people here, they just eat like extra rice, extra everything. They must have like really big stomachs. I don't know, Japanese people, how do you do it? But we're so full, it was so delicious. That charcoal bowl was on another level. I would definitely go for that one, and also with the egg on top. That just elevated the dish so much. But yeah, such a good breakfast, such a good start. Can't wait to taste more.
For our next item, we've come to a restaurant called Rakeru, which specializes in omelet rice, or omurice. Now, this looks absolutely incredible. We weren't even originally planning on fitting this into the video, which is why Anya's not going to be in this portion because she just rolled out of bed. But this looks absolutely amazing. You can either get this topped with a ketchup sauce or a demi-glaze, which is what we did. I think we also have cream or something on top of ours, and we get ours served with a hamburger, or Japanese hamburger. I've definitely never had a Japanese hamburger, actually, which is a surprise because I always see them and I've always wanted to try it. And this looks really, really good. Look how runny The egg, I guess that's kind of like the specialty of a Japanese omelet. So runny. Ooh, this looks so good. All right, let's try it. Oh, it's so hot. It's so buttery. That's insane. That is super, super delicious. It's actually debated where this originated, either Tokyo or Osaka, which is why I wasn't sure if we were going to feature this in this video, so you will have to let us know, Japanese viewers, where did omurice come from? Is it from Tokyo or Osaka? Let's try this hamburg. It's so juicy. It's really finely minced. So it's more like a Salisbury steak that you would find in North America. Not really a hamburger, but it's really, really good. And this place serves all sorts of other things, but they do specialize in the omurice. We also got a plate of French toast because they have these special buns that they make here, and I think it's made out of that. Another dish you absolutely need to try if you are here in Tokyo is Tsukemen, or dipping ramen. Now, this was actually invented in 1961 by a chef called Kazuo Yamagishi, and it is absolutely one of our favorites. We've had it a couple times, and it gets better every time.
So we went to a restaurant in a neighborhood called Somen, and they specialize in dipping ramen. And we got two different sets. We got their special set, which has a bunch of different things, and then we got their more basic set, and we could choose our broth base for it. And in general, the broth is an anchovy-based one, so it's a little bit fishy. And we chose extra thick noodles for both of them, and they were so nice and chewy, and basically are nothing like the ramen noodles we know from the Western world. They're so much thicker and like kind of remind of hand-pulled noodles in other Asian restaurants. When you take them and you dip them into your broth, the broth just sticks to those noodles. In this restaurant, it was a little bit more watery than what we've had in the past, but yeah, so delicious, so amazing. I don't know how I can eat ramen again outside of Japan.
With the special set, you actually got a wonton, you got some char siu, you got some seaweed, and of course a delicious, perfectly cooked ramen egg, which we ordered an extra one for the other set because that one didn't come with anything except for a little bit of pork. But these sets were phenomenal. They were so good. I feel like if you pretty much go anywhere for ramen, it's gonna be good. This wasn't necessarily our favorite dipping ramen place, but I feel like if you are in Japan, you have to try it because I feel like we've never really seen it outside of Japan. It's not maybe as popular, but it's probably one of our favorite styles. So if you are in Tokyo, definitely try Tsukemen. So we decided to take a little break and come here to our hotel room. We absolutely love Tokyo. We love everything about it. We love the food, we love the culture, we love the people. Although admittedly, it does get very overwhelming at times, especially when everything is in Japanese. The menus, the signs, and also the conversations that people are having. Even just simply ordering from a menu can become an adventure. And that's why we wanted to learn at least a little bit of Japanese before coming here. And one thing that really helped us was Rosetta Stone, which has been surprisingly effective.
What we really love about it is that it doesn't feel like studying at all. It's not about memorizing lists or repeating random irrelevant phrases. It's more about understanding through context, images, and sounds. It helps you recognize patterns naturally, just like how you learned your first language as a kid. One thing that's really cool is the true accent technology. It basically listens to how you pronounce words and compares it to a native speaker. It gives you instant feedback, and that way you can fix your pronunciation straight away.
Watashi no Okara-san desu. And the lessons are short. Most of them are only 5 minutes, which makes them super easy to fit into your day. You can do them on your phone, on your laptop, or even listen to the audio companion while walking around the city or riding the train because you don't need Wi-Fi once you've downloaded the audio files. In Japan, many people don't actually speak English, so knowing the basics has been an absolute lifesaver.
If you've been wanting to learn a language, whether it's Japanese, French, or Spanish, now is the perfect time to start. With our exclusive link, you get over 60% off lifetime access for either one language of your choice or all 25 languages. So scan the QR code on the screen or click the link in the description box. But now let's head back out to Tokyo and eat some more food.
This meal is absolutely phenomenal. 100% a must-do if you are here in Tokyo.
This is so delicious. I think Japan is one of the countries that does cutlets the best, even better than my own country, Germany. This reminds me kind of a veal schnitzel, but way better. So I also think this is a really good way to have some high quality beef. So if you're poor like us and you can't really afford Kobe beef and like crazy expensive Wagyu beef, this is such a nice experience to like cook it on your own, and it looks so nice and marbled. Delicious.
One type of food you absolutely need to try if you come to Japan is sushi. Now, of course, sushi can be found anywhere in the country, but obviously here in Tokyo, you need to give it a go. We were originally going to try a specific type of sushi called Edo-mai sushi, Edo being the former name of Tokyo. That kind of sushi basically is supposed to only be local types of fish that you could find in the bay. It's an older style, but I feel like if we had that style, we'd probably have to go to an omakase, and we can't really afford that, so we came to Sushiro, which is one of the most popular conveyor belt sushi places, and we cannot wait, so let's order some stuff.
This restaurant is very interesting because basically everything is automated here. We didn't talk to anybody, any staff. Basically you get a ticket and then they call your ticket, then you scan it, it tells you which table you're sitting in. Then you have an iPad where you choose your food, and this place is pretty cheap. I think there's a lot of items that are only 100 something yen. It's one of the cheaper chains. I think there's like 3 different ones or something, and this one's supposed to be the best. So I can't wait. I love sushi. So excited.
Something that's super cool about this place is that you can order a smaller portion of rice for your sushi, which means you won't fill up on all that rice. You can have more of the fish, which is really, really cool. You can only order 5 types at once, and then basically they tell you, order this, eat this, and then you can order some more.
Look, they have avocado on this one. Maybe I'll get that one. I got a plate of salmon nigiri with avocado, onions, and mayonnaise. There's quite a lot of mayonnaise, and these are huge. Should I really eat all of it?
Yes, one bite.
Obviously there was a lot of other stuff in this bite, but the salmon was so buttery, it just like disappeared. Yeah, like so delicious, and the avocado is good. This works really well with the onion as well. Yummy. I'm excited for this.
I have some tuna, and this is the smaller portion of rice, which honestly is almost too small, but this looks amazing. That was a lot of wasabi. Oh. That went straight through my nose, but that is delicious. I'm very impressed already by the quality. If the rest of the sushi is gonna taste this good, then I'm a happy, happy man.
Mackerel with sesame and green onions. So buttery as well. Crazy.
All right, let's try this weird basil mozzarella sushi. Definitely does not taste like your traditional sushi, but it's really good. It's surprising. Typically, I like to order more traditional items, but every now and then, it's always nice to order something a bit more strange, and this is definitely strange. Look good.
That's really good. It's funny because people always say that Japanese people are a bit confused by the sushi creations that we make in the West, but they actually have some weird things too. They don't have the rolls stuffed with all the weird things, but sometimes they like top it with really weird things. This one was weird, but yummy.
They have some specials on, and this one is snow crab. It's so soft. It just like melts in your mouth like crab pudding.
We also got a hamburger sushi, which again is one of the stranger types. I don't even think in North America or in Germany we have hamburger sushi.
No, but we've definitely seen this at other places, like at Genki Sushi and stuff.
Yeah. So soft. That's delicious though. That's quite good. Quite good quality. It tastes super porky. Yum.
Horse clam sushi. I have no idea what a horse clam is, but I guess I'm gonna find out. It's crunchy. Not bad. I meant to order some regular old shrimp tempura, but instead I ordered a whole deep-fried battered shrimp. But honestly, these are incredible. And I'm gonna go head first.
After stuffing our faces with a million plates, it's time for dessert, and they have quite a lot of interesting desserts on the menu. And we got a pumpkin brulee cheesecake. And it's actually kind of like it's done right. You hear that?
Toasty.
Yeah. Oh, I cracked it. Let's see.
It's like green on the bottom.
Yeah. That tastes pumpkin-y. That's delicious. It's not very cheesy. It's a little bit more like moussey pudding-like. It does have some cheese to it, but yeah, it's delicious. So good for like a sushi place.
We're basically continuing the fall theme. We already had a bunch of different fall foods, desserts, snacks in our other video. Make sure you check that out if you haven't already seen it. But let's see if this is good. It smells very pumpkin-y. This is way better than Ani was leading me to believe. I think this is absolutely delicious. You can definitely taste that burnt sugar on the top. And I think it's quite cheesy, to be honest. I don't know what that green cake on the bottom is, but this is really good. We also ordered this cute little strawberry parfait. I actually wanted to get one of the sweet potato desserts, but we waited too long and it was sold out. Sad. But this looks good. It looks like it just has strawberry syrup, little pieces of strawberries, and a little strawberry wafer.
I would have gone for the crepe cake or a crepe.
Pretty good.
We're so full. We had way more food and also more drinks than we thought we would. And our bill is coming to 4,000 something yen, which is like $27, which is crazy because that's only what, $13.50 each. You can never get this in the Western world. So I'm really, really happy. And I can't wait to eat more.
We are now going to try a dish called Abura Soba, which means mixed noodles. Of course, this is another dish from Tokyo, but it's kind of debated on which region it comes from. I saw two different answers, so I'm not really sure. Maybe if you know, you can let me know in the comments. But this is a dry noodle. The base is soy sauce in oil or lard, and this looks absolutely incredible. This is the small portion, and this is huge. This one is topped with char siu or roast pork. It's got bamboo shoots, and also these noodles, and some sort of thick, creamy sauce. I think this might be the lard.
It looks like cheese too, I don't know.
It looks like something else, but I'm not gonna say what it looks like. But it smells absolutely incredible. So let's give this a mix. Oh my God, look at all the pork too. Oh, the noodles look amazing. Look at these. These are like the perfect thickness. I think this is like exactly what we like. You see this? Let's try it. Oh my God. These are the perfect thick, chewy noodles. You really get this taste of pork lard. It tastes very fatty and a little bit savory. That's really, really good. But let's try this massive piece of pork. It's hot. Let's try that again. Let's try a piece of this pork. Although the pork is a bit chewy, it's absolutely delicious. This is really good, and this is very unique.
These noodles look and smell delicious. That's amazing. That's the best noodle consistency ever. It's so nice, a little bit oily, so delicious. Oh. It's funny because you say it's a different take on ramen, and it's kind of true, but it's so different at the same time. I don't even know, maybe this is better? This is just another level. This is so good. We got a second version which has roasted black garlic and also pork, an egg or 2 eggs, bamboo shoots, and cabbage, and some nor. Oh wow, this smells crazy.
Garlicky?
Yeah, you can see all the black garlic as well.
It's basically like charred black bits of garlic.
That is so good. I don't know which one I like better. This is delicious. But I think maybe I like yours better. Let me try the egg. This egg is perfect. It's the perfect yolk, tastes salty. I think this might be better than normal ramen. Because if you don't like soup that much, this is for you. This is like basically ramen, maybe even better without the soup. I think it might be better than dipping ramen. I don't know, this is delicious. I'm blown away.
Don't get me wrong, we love ramen, but I'm not always in the mood for soup, necessarily. Although it is getting colder, so it is kind of nice at this time of year, but honestly, when you want to change from having a soup-based kind of dish, this is perfect.
I think I'm more a dry noodle person.
Me too, I think. Oh, this smells incredible. It smells really charred. It's really smoky. As you can see from all these little black bits, it does have like a charred flavor to it. I wouldn't say it's like super strong with the garlic.
No, I didn't put that either.
Yeah, it smells more heavily than it does with the taste. Like I can smell it, but this is still really good. I don't know if I have a preference either. They're both really, really good. But either way, if you do come to Tokyo, you should definitely try Abura Soba. The next thing we're gonna try is something called Monjayaki, and it's also just known as Monja as a short form. And this is something we've never had before, but it's kind of like okonomiyaki. It's got a base of wheat flour with cabbage, tempura bits, and then you can put in whatever other ingredients you want inside. We chose pork belly, and unlike okonomiyaki, it's a bit thinner and a bit runnier. I think it has more dashi and more water. We actually came to this restaurant before to try their okonomiyaki, or Japanese savory pancakes, and we absolutely loved them. It's probably one of our favorite dishes, but we've never had this. We chose to make this ourselves because most people make it themselves, so let's see if we mess it up or not. All right, first step, put some oil on this bad boy.
Brandon is the cook, so let's see if he remembers how to make food.
And then it says, spread the oil over the heat. Let's make sure we put enough oil on because I don't want this sticking at all. Now, leave the juice and put the ingredients on the hot pan. I'm definitely supposed to take this pork belly off. Let's separate it. Now, after we drained all the ingredients, we put it on this flat top and we're supposed to cook them. I think it also suggested online that you should like cut it up a little bit if you want it into smaller pieces so that it cooks faster.
There's a picture like that.
Yeah. And we have our bacon here on the side. I think that we should probably, cook this a bit and then chop it up and throw it in. That's probably the better idea. We are now gonna wait for these ingredients to cook a little bit, and then we're supposed to make a little donut hole in the center where we add the rest of this broth. Now we're gonna put some of this juice in the center. We made our little donut. I'm not gonna put too much at once because I don't want it to like go everywhere.
Use a spoon.
It has holes in it. Let's let it move around a little bit. Now that our liquid is simmering, apparently we're supposed to break this up and mix it vigorously. So Japanese people in the comments, especially locals from Tokyo, let us know how we did or if we messed this up.
Imagine we did it all well and now we destroyed it all.
Is this vigorously enough? We got the approval from our waitress. She said we did it perfectly. Now we're gonna put some nori on top.
She said very good. The master chef. This is
Perfect. And you get these little tiny spatulas, which is what you're supposed to eat with.
kind of tastes like it already has an okonomiyaki sauce.
Really?
I don't know. It's kind of like sour. The cabbage tastes more like sauerkraut, I feel like.
Really?
I don't know. It's delicious. Yeah, I like that. I think mayonnaise would be good with it too, but it's kind of more gooey. But I really like the cabbage. It just gives me like a gooey sauerkraut kind of vibe. Delicious.
Apparently you're supposed to wait until this gets nice and crispy. Like you can see these little edges crisping all up.
It says in the menu that those are the best bits.
Yeah, there's a name for it in Japanese, but I'm not quite sure. It looks like cheese, like burnt cheese. All right. So hot. I know exactly what you mean. There is kind of like a sourness to it. I totally get the sauerkraut comparison, but it's got this nice crisp because we made a really thin layer. It's a bit goopy, but a bit chewy, and has a little bit of the crispness as well. It's like all these different textures in your mouth. I thought I wasn't gonna like it as much as okonomiyaki, but I actually really like this. It's a nice change from okonomiyaki. Delicious.
I'm really surprised by this dish. I'm quite the okonomiyaki fan, and I normally don't really like it when it's too gooey. I like it a little bit more cooked. And this one is not really like okonomiyaki at all. I feel like it's quite a different dish and quite a different taste and experience. I really like it so much more than I thought. I like the sourness, and the edge actually makes you think you're eating cheese. But I don't think there's cheese in it, right?
No, we could have ordered cheese, but we didn't.
This is so yummy. And I feel like a lot of people would not know about this, right? Like if we hadn't researched, we would have just eaten okonomiyaki and we wouldn't even known about this. So you should definitely try it out. So good. We got another item which is called mochi pizza. I'm not sure if this is a Tokyo thing or even a Japan thing, or if it's just a thing of this restaurant, because they're saying this is like one of their #1 things they have in the restaurant. And yeah, basically it's mochi filled with different fillings. They even have a red bean one, but we chose shumai with cheese and pork. And it looks delicious. It basically has a green onion and even other onions, I think, ground pork, obviously cheese. The crust of the pizza looks kind of like a tteokbokki, but more gooey. That's delicious. That's like a chewy, cheesy gyoza. Like the filling kind of tastes like a gyoza filling, but mixed with cheese. And it's quite porky, and I really love the onions. The mochi is delicious. So gooey, and it reminds me of cheese as well. That's yummy. I don't care if people eat it all over Japan or just here, but this is really good. I like the other dish better, but this is delicious.
Again, you'll have to let us know in the comments if this is a thing or if it's just a thing of this restaurant, because I don't think I've ever seen this in Japan, to be honest, but it looks very interesting. Oh, it smells incredible. It's got this gooey, sticky mochi texture, but then that savory pork inside. I feel like you don't taste the cheese that much, just a little bit. This is really good and very unique. I think this would be really good with mayonnaise and okonomiyaki sauce on top. So we're probably going to try that as well. But as it is, so good. That was absolutely phenomenal. Probably one of our favorite things that we've had being here in Tokyo. We're stuffed, but we have a little bit of room for something sweet. So why don't we go do that? To end this video, we had to have some Japanese desserts. And the first thing we are going to try is a cake. Now this is called the Mille crepe cake, or the 1,000 crepe cake. Mille meaning 1,000 in French. This is obviously inspired by French crepes. Every one of these layers is basically a thin individual crepe. And it's so crazy seeing each of these layers. They're just stacked and stacked and stacked. And obviously there's not 1,000 layers here, but there are clearly a lot. Now this was invented by a Japanese pastry chef sometime in the 20th century. Not really sure when, but it looks absolutely delicious. And you can find this pretty much everywhere in Japan, I think. But we've seen it all over the place in Tokyo. We even tried a version from Family Mart or 7-Eleven, a chocolate version. I think you can also get fruit and other things, but this one seems to be just like vanilla and cream. So let's try this. It looks really good. It's kind of melting, it's sliding around. They even gave us some ice with this. And we got this from a cafe called Cafe Le Mille, or Cafe 1000. All right, let's try this. I cut off a big bite. It looks really good. Super sweet, super creamy. You can actually taste those individual crepe-like layers. They're a little bit chewy. This is really, really nice. This was kind of a posh place, and it definitely looks and tastes posh. It's really good.
This smells really good. Really sweet and creamy and eggy. That is so good. I can't believe I didn't have like a crazy reaction. The cream is so creamy and rich. It tastes like somebody just freshly whipped it with a little bit of vanilla. It tastes so homemade, and you have the layers and they're really light. Yeah, this is so much better than I thought it would be. I thought, how good can a crepe cake be? But this is, I will get this again. This is so good. I love this cream. Japan just knows how to make cream. The cafe looked super cute, and we couldn't say no to another treat. So we got a Basque pumpkin cheesecake. This cafe actually is a chain, and it opened in 1981, or at least their first store opened. Now they have like multiple stores in multiple cities. They said in their bio that they're very customer oriented, but I think everyone in Japan is very customer oriented. Everyone's so nice here. Let's try this. Oh. A piece broke off, because I guess this is very fluffy actually. It seems quite like a dense cake, but it broke off really easily. That's good cheesecake. We've had Basque cheesecake in Basque country, and it's actually a lot more gooey and moussey than all the cheesecake they sell abroad. So this is a lot more dense than the real version, but you taste that burned layer on top, and it actually does taste a little bit like pumpkin. And it just kind of tastes like German cheesecake, which I love. This is not really like the Japanese cheesecake, but this is really yummy. This is a really good cheesecake.
Basque cheesecake seems to be one of those desserts that's extremely popular in Japan. I've seen it at a bunch of different cafes. I don't actually think we've ever had it in Japan, but let's see how it compares to the real deal in Spain. Oh, it's a lot more firm, that's for sure. Smells like pumpkin. That is really good, but like Anya said, it definitely reminds me more of a German cheesecake or a Polish cheesecake.
So the best. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I love those styles. Personally, I like New York cheesecake the best, but any cheesecake is a good cheesecake. I think cheesecake's probably one of my favorite desserts. I don't think you really taste the pumpkin that strongly, but this is a good cheesecake regardless.
We have another little snack, because earlier we went to the park and there was actually a little flea market there, and they were selling these mochi strawberries. I think these are called Ichigo Daifuku, and apparently in the 1980s the president, I think, invented this along with the confectionery store in Tokyo. So I guess it's from here. And this one has a tiny strawberry, but sometimes you get these big versions with massive strawberries inside, but I think they're like 600 yen. This one was only 100. So let's see.
Yeah, that's crazy. 100's ridiculous.
That's so nice. This one is just the red bean paste, which is not my favorite. I think there's one with cream. The strawberry just changes everything. It makes it like sweet and sour and tart at the same time, and just makes it so much better. I feel like sometimes I'm not sure if I like mochi that much, but when you're in Japan, it's just divine.
I agree. I wouldn't say that mochi are typically our favorite dessert, but I do like mochi ice cream, and I really like dango, especially when it's freshly grilled. But this looks really good. Honestly, this is pretty freaking delicious. This is way better than I thought it was gonna be. Just like Andi said, the strawberry is a game changer. If you had a bigger strawberry, that would make this even better, because I like the tartness with kind of that mushy smoothness of the red bean and then the sticky, gooey rice of the mochi. I feel like that whole combination is really good, but in this one, the strawberry is so small, you only get like a tiny bite, but still really, really delicious. This is a tasty dessert.
This is the end of our video. We had the best time trying Japanese food in Tokyo. Japanese food, no matter where you are in Japan, is just the best. We love it. We're so sad when we're not here that we can't eat it, and you definitely need to come to Japan if you've never been here and try all the delicious things, because there's so much, it's never ending, and we need to come back a million times to try more because it's our favorite. It's so good.
But if you did like this video, please give it a like, write us a comment, and by far the most important thing is to hit that subscribe button. But that is it for this one, and we will see you all in the next one.
Bye.